So just came back from a 7K run right there, about to have a shower, and today's video is going to be about if nobody believes in you. So I'm assuming you have a goal that you want to achieve, but there's no one to cheer you along or to guide you on the right path along this journey. So that means you're going to have to learn, number one, how to achieve that goal, number two, how to keep yourself accountable along the journey, and number three, how to believe in yourself. If you feel as if no one believes in you along your journey, man, that sucks. You're probably going through like a lonely chapter in your life where, there's not too many people on the same path as you. Now remember, it's important to also appreciate all the people that are around you, no matter whether they're on the same path as you or not. But you probably just feel a little bit isolated and a little bit as if you need that belief in yourself. So it's time to flip the switch and start believing in yourself. Really what I want to talk about is how you can believe yourself. So really what I want to talk about in this video is how you can believe in yourself along the journey to make progress and live a good life. So I wrote down a bunch of things which helped me along my journey, wrote it on a sheet here, kind of geeked out. So yeah, gonna get into this. So at the core, the way to start believing yourself is to flip your thinking, because your thoughts control your actions and your actions control how you feel. A quote from the Bible is, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." You control your thoughts positively in a positive direction, and you control your journey, and you'll control your responses to things, because you can't always control of what happens, but you can always control how you think about what happens. Basically, something which really helps me is having this like positive monologue in my head. So let's say if I'm stuck along my journey and it's 6 a.m. I'm thinking, will I go for a run today or not? And then I imagine that my future self is helping me out. That I imagine in my head that I'm talking to my future self. It's a little bit weird, but people like Chris Bumstead do it too. I was watching this video the other day, and that's what he does. He imagines there's a mentor in his brain. I'm completely waffling, but that's what helps me anyway, having a positive monologue in my head. Next, the real mindset which you want to have when you're on your journey to like believing in yourself is to trust the trend, because sometimes you might see someone who's at point A and you're at point B and you're way below them, but they could be going on a downwards trend and you could be going on an upwards trend. So you could be going in a better direction than them, but all you see is you versus them. And I actually I put that up on my wall recently because it is so powerful. And the only way to improve your trend is to focus on the daily actions, showing up for yourself every single day, adjusting the plan, iterating, and this will lead to you and feeling a little less lost. I got that, by the way. That wasn't me who came up with that. Sahil Bloom is his name. I signed to his newsletter, and yeah, that's where I got that tip from him, but it's really helpful. And number three is, this is a really good self-help tip, and it's literally in all the books, like James Clear, Chris Bumstead was talking about as well. You want to identify with who you want to become. So instead of saying, I want to do X, sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. You should say, let's say if you want to run, I'm running a marathon, or let's say if you want to be more consistent in the gym. You don't say, I want to be more consistent in the gym. You want to say, I want to be someone who is consistent in the gym. And then you think to yourself, okay, if I was someone who is consistent in the gym, then you start acting like the person who is consistent in the gym. You start becoming the person rather than the end result. And that's quite powerful in believing yourself. It's a really positive way to think. So think about whatever goal you want to achieve and ask yourself, what habits would the person who's achieved that goal, what would he be doing on a daily basis? What would he be doing in this choice? It's like the saying, like, what would Goggins do? Some people think like, what would Goggins do? And then they go for a run or whatever. And yeah, that just really helps me along my journey, and I think it will help you as well. So that's why I made this video in the first place, I guess. So yeah, hopefully you guys are making progress in your journey, and I hope you guys are on the road to living a good and meaningful life. I'm sure you are, and just know that through adversity, always have a positive mindset, always keep believing in yourself, and always appreciate the progress you're making. So yeah, peace out.